Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com reviews. Justin here, and today I will be reviewing the video game The Forest, which is available on Steam. This is a game that is in the horror genre, and as always, you guys, I give you a brief synopsis of the game, so here it is. As a lone survivor of a passenger jet crash, you find yourself in a mysterious forest battling to stay alive against a society of cannibalistic mutants. Build, explore, survive in this terrifying first-person survival horror simulator. And wow, I might go on a limb here and say this might be the best horror game I've played so far this year. I was completely blown away by The Forest, and I'm just gonna say a couple of things before I get started with my review here. Just for people who are just curious about whether they should buy it, because I know there's been a lot of word of mouth about this game. So I just want to make certain things clear to gamers out there who are just expecting a fast-paced horror game. This game is not fast-paced at all. This is a realistic horror game, and I'm gonna explain a little bit of the reasons why in a minute with the review. But this is a very slow build horror game. And if you're expecting jump scares left and right and just a build of tensity and intense moments that constantly happen, you're going to be very disappointed. This is not the type of horror game for you. This is a horror game for those gamers out there that like kind of a little bit of a slice of life. Think of it as a bit of No Man's Skies type of premise. And I'm not talking about like you are traveling from planet to planet, but I'm talking about that type of exploration elements in this. And with The Forest is that you have this character here who basically the plane crashes and you have to survive. And it like it's really realistic. Like, you get hungry, you get thirsty, you get cold. You have to build items to survive in this forest. You have to chop wood, build a fire, make a camp base, all the while by being watched or being stalked by these cannibalistic mutants. And one thing I really did enjoy about this is because the mutants, you do not know when or where they're hiding, but they're watching you. The game does so well with sound, and I think sound plays a huge role in this game, because if I would suggest play this with headphones to really get the gist of the sound, because you can be walking and what you hear is you hear footsteps behind you. Turn around, there's nothing there. You could just turn behind you again, and then the mutants will be there. These guys watch you from afar. They follow you to your base. They will plot, set traps. It is absolutely amazing. And one thing I think The Forest does really good, especially in the beginning, what you're seeing here, is giving you a full-blown introduction tutorial of the game, of to-do list to do. Like, he has to find his son Timmy, set up camp. They tell you things, collecting rocks so you can make an SOS sign. Things you can build, such as boats, defense spikes, advanced traps, setting traps for your defenses of your base, decorations, furniture. Like, this is a realistic horror game with the slice of life element of things that you will do. What happens if you're really cast away and you're on this island by yourself? You have to find tools to survive in this survival horror, and I think that element really works. It might not be good for certain people who want something like a Resident Evil or something like a Silent Hill or heck, a Fatal Frame, where it's just constant intensity. With this, the intensity is all about within the story, and there's some environments here that really are a little bit unsettling, such as discovering caves where the mutants might be, as you can see here, where my guy goes down without a lighter, and you can see how dark it gets as he's going down, as he's climbing down. And I just decided that I'm not going to do it. But there's so much elements in here from The Forest, so much things you can do that really brings the scare factor in there, and I really did appreciate what they were doing. I will say a little bit about the combat system. Combat's pretty cool as well, because you have to make your weapons as well. They give you a start off of giving you this little axe here, but as you progress, you're going to need things that's a little stronger. You're going to need how to set traps. You're going to need to like a bow and arrow just in case you see them so you can snipe them from afar. There's a lot of elements to this game, and it's very detailed of what they really do here, and I really did appreciate it. Graphics, I thought the graphics was pretty beautiful as well. Nice lighting, especially when it comes to the dark moments at nighttime. And that's another thing too. It does go from day to night, and when it's nighttime, I suggest just a little tip that you guys go to your base or find a hiding place because they really do come out at night at most parts of the things, and it's just a very unsettling game. And one thing I really did like is that for this one, I really liked that it didn't have that much of a story. You're kind of making the story. Yes, you have the premise of trying to save your son Timmy and everything else, but you do have to do your own kind of journey. And it's kind of like this self-discovery of a survival horror element. I thought it worked very, very well. And overall, you guys, gameplay is very solid, very intuitive, very deep if you really allow yourself to go into it. It is a very slow burn game. Things are not gonna pick up for a while, but as long as you once you start to really learn the mechanic, it does have a strong learning curve when it comes to the crafting and creating your weapons and everything else. But overall, you guys, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I think the sound played a huge role in this game, and just the fact that the mutants can come anywhere or anytime. It's a very unsettling open world horror game, and just there's a lot to see with the forest, and there's a lot to do. I highly recommend this at full price. I will say definitely buy it or put it in your queue. It is a must get. It is an enjoyable horror game. This is Justin from otakusandgeeks.com saying later days. Catch you on the next one, and don't forget to subscribe to otakusandgeeks.com. Peace.